Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can come up with a nice looking plots using ggplot in R. Yeah, I'm going to show you how you can make bar charts, line charts, pie charts, histograms, scatter plots, box plots, and so on in ggplot using ggplot in R. So first of all, we shall load our library, Pacman. Yeah, and then after we shall load we shall preload our library called dply. Dply helps us to deal with data objects, and then we shall load ggplot to help us plot make plots in R, the nice looking plots. So I have my data frame here. The data frame has gender, which can be male or female. It has education level, which is primary, secondary, or tertiary. It has a person's income, which is a numeric, and then family size. So I want to make a bar chart for education. So I'll use a data object, which is df, loaded in our environment, and then I'll pipe it with a function for ggplot. And ggplot takes in the aesthetics, and these aesthetics help us in to map the variable to the plot. So I'll use aesthetics called education level, and then on that on the aesthetics I'll add on the geometrics. So the geometrics shall be bar. Yeah, I'll use a bar chart, and then yeah, so when you run that command and then check here to see, here you can see that I have primary, secondary, and tertiary plotted. But then you want your graph to be nice looking, you want to change the axis titles, you want to change this theme, or for your chart you want to add on data labels, you want to change the color of the bars. So I'll start with naming the or changing the theme of the chart. So to change the theme, you add on the theme, and I prefer a classic theme. So when you run, you can see that here the theme has been changed to classic. And if I want to change the labels of my chart, I will come here and add on. I'll use a plus sign to add on the labs, and the labs shall be the X labels shall be um, education level, and then the Y labels shall be maybe frequency. Yeah, and then when you run, you can clearly tell that it has been changed to education level and frequency. So if you want to add on the data labels on the bars and tell that primary is maybe 50, secondary is maybe 15, we can add on geom texts, the geometric texts. So geom texts are going to be, so the statistics on that on the labels shall be counts. Yeah, they shall be counts, and the aesthetics shall be shall take in the labels of a calculation of count, and I'm going to vertically adjust them upwards by negative 0.3 or by 0.3. So when you run that, you can tell that we have added the data labels. I also want to make the colors for each bar, or yeah, for each bar different. Like I want to make my graph look beautiful or look nice. So I'll come here in the aesthetics and try to give my bars a feel, and these fields shall be different depending on the bar for each in the graph. So I'll give it yeah, education to identify that I'm giving each bar a different color. So when you run, you can tell that, yeah, our graph looks so much beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, so that's how you can create a bar chart in using ggplot in R. And how about a line graph? In case you have data, in case you have data like income, and you want to look, maybe you want to look at people's income, maybe you have income in the different years, and you want to see how it changes over the years. I'll use a data frame, and on it I'll add a ggplot, and the aesthetics shall take in I want to see in this line graph, I'm not actually looking at a trend. I want to see how income level depends on the family size using a line graph. So I'm going to put in income here in the aesthetics, um, income, and also put in the family size. So when I put in family size, I'll add on the geometrics. So the geometrics shall be a line graph. Yeah. And I'll add on my theme as classic. Yeah. So when I run that, um, you can clearly see that I've plotted a line graph of family size against income. Or I can change income against family size. So if you want to change the the labels of the axes, you can use labs. You can add on labs. I want to show you how you can create a pie chart for gender. You want to see, yeah, you want to plot a pie chart for gender and try to present it in a nice way. So I'll come and get my data object, and then on the data object I'll add on a ggplot function, and the aesthetics shall be gender. Yeah, and on gender or on ggplot I'll add on the geometrics. Yeah, the geometrics shall be, yeah, I'm going to originally use a bar chart. Yeah, I'm going to originally use a bar chart, yeah, to plot a pie chart. And on the bar chart, I'll give it, I'll add on a contour, on the ggplot, I'll add on a function called code polar. Code polar is going to help me change. It's going to help me change a bar chart to a pie chart, and I'll add on a theme which is classic. Yeah, yeah. So when you run this command, you can see that we have plotted a pie chart, but then it doesn't look nice. Look at this, the way it is aligned is not well. So I'll try to fix this alignment of the chart, and in the bar I'll give it a width. In the bar I'll give it a width of 1. Then I run to see. So when you check, it has clearly been aligned well now, and I'll try to give it colors and make it look nice by going to the aesthetics and give it a feel of gender. Yeah, it will pick gender and color each category differently. So I'll give it a feel for gender, and then when I run, you can clearly see that it's now so much nice looking. Yeah, and I can give it data labels here to tell that males are maybe 20 and females are 19. So I'll go to geom text and give it stats. Yeah, the stats shall be count, and the aesthetics shall be labels, labels which are calculated from a count. Yeah, and yeah, so when I run that, you can see that I've managed to put on the labels, but then they are overlapping with the category names, so I'll vertically adjust them by maybe negative 0.5. So you can see that they have adjusted upwards. So you can tell that males are 13 and females are 14. If I want to make a histogram of maybe income to find out if they're outliers or not, yeah, I can, or to find out the distribution of my data, I can use the DF and get the ggplot function, which will in the aesthetics of income. So when I add on the geometrics of a histogram and yeah, and add on a theme, a classic theme, yeah, you can clearly tell that we have plotted a histogram here. You can give this histogram a feel of blue, yeah. So that it kind of looks nice. So yeah, you see. If I want to maybe create a scatter plot and see how income depends on family size, I'll get DF and get my ggplot function, and the aesthetics shall be the x-axis, or orange, the x variable is the first one. So I'll pass in my family size, yeah, and then the dependent variable shall be income, yeah, and then add on a theme. I mean the geometrics. Geometrics shall be a point plot. Yeah, it's a point plot, and add on a theme, which is classic. And then when you run, you can see here that I've managed to plot a scatter plot. If I want to come up with a box plot to see if family size has outliers or not, I will get my data object and get the ggplot. So on the ggplot, the aesthetics shall be family size, and the geometrics shall be a box plot. Yeah, and I'll add on a theme, which is classic. So when you run, you can clearly see that I've managed to come up with a box plot to identify outliers. Yeah, so if you want to save a chart that you've plotted, for example, you've come up with this chart and you want to export. So you click on export right here and check on save as, yeah, save as image, or you can save it as a PDF, and also choose the width and height for your chart. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you can come up with very clear and nice looking charts in R using ggplot. Yeah, please subscribe for more videos on how to analyze your data in R and how to make your work easier and simpler. And if this video made a lot of sense to you, please like, subscribe, and share with friends. Thank you for watching.